One thing I think that like you've done an amazing job, and I've always been admiring you because I don't know how the heck you do it, but you balance because like you are all in as a mom too. Like I want people to be clear, like you have marathon goals and aspirations and stuff, but we move your schedule, we move things, we talk about how we're going to navigate it because you are an amazing mom. You help coach your kids, you run with your kids, you travel with your kids. They have camps, they have sports that you show up for, all these things, right? And so, how the heck do you do that? I always wonder that when I'm trying to figure out how to work with you.
Well, it's been a journey.
Yeah.
So, I would argue that I don't know. I think every phase of parenting as a runner is hard. When my kids were little, I was trying to find, a babysitter just to watch them so I could go out and long run or make sure my husband was home or, if he was traveling in the summer, I'd have to run on the treadmill because I couldn't leave them. So there was that.
Yeah.
They didn't play sports or anything at that time, so I wasn't running them around a million different places, but there was just their little kids and they need more. But now as they're older, I'm out tonight, for example, I'll be out at football until 9 o'clock. We'll eat dinner at 9:30 and then I'll go to bed and then I'll have to run in the morning. And that's tough. And then my older son, who's in high school, runs cross country and track. And sometimes those meets are really late. And it's just such a fine balance of, I see their schedule and then I make my schedule around their schedule. Like I'm never going to miss anything of theirs because of what I'm doing, because ultimately this is a hobby for
Yeah.
me, but it is a very important hobby for me. So it's been great that both of them love like to run, especially my oldest, because when we travel, he can go run. Like we were in the UP, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Yeah.
He ran my 7 miles with me every day because it was kind of like an area where I wouldn't want to run by myself. So he ran with me every day, which was great. And he's 15. So, no one's going to probably,
Mess with it.
yeah, no one's going to mess with me if I have him with me. So, I've got that, but then also he can come in at 8 o'clock at night and be like, Mom, I want to go here and I need to be there right now in 15 minutes. I'm like, okay, I'm in bed and I'm supposed to be somewhere. I have to run in the morning, it's mentally draining having teenagers. It's a different mental drain of, I find myself more tired mentally from them. So how do I balance it? I just do. I just look at their schedule. I'll text you or, say like, hey, I have a game or I have to go to a tournament over a weekend in the middle of Indiana. So we need to switch some things around. I need to do a long run on a Thursday. And people think you can't do that, but you can. You're just balancing your schedule. So
Yep.
we all have the same 24 hours in the day. I hate to say that because everybody's got different circumstances, but if you want it bad enough, you make it work. So
Yeah.
I've just, made it work for my schedule.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal. Like I don't think you've missed a single run almost since we started working together a little over a year ago. Like we've moved things to be clear, right? But I don't think you've like missed one.
Yeah. Unless I'm sick.
Yeah.
And other than that, I tend to not miss workouts. There's always a way. And if that way is getting up at very, very, very early, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning to get it done before I have to drive 4 hours up north to take my son across country camp and then drive 4 hours back,
Yep.
I'll do it,
It's a true story. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I'm driving these cross country kids that are super fast, mind you.
Yeah.